A private jet, my goodness, for a postseason trip hours after missing Chicago's 91-86 season finale loss to the Liberty on Thursday night, as seen in a video on her TikTok page.
The internet is buzzing again about Angel Reese, but this time it's not for her basketball skills. Angel Reese skipped a game with the Sky. It because of a so-called injury. Yet, hours later, she's on TikTok dancing, like she's auditioning for a music video. And people are shocked. Please, this isn't the first time Angels pulled something like this. But what do you think? Injury excuse or plain old drama queen behavior? Now, let's unpack this because the hypocrisy here is off the charts.
She wants the hell out of Chicago, I guess, after drowning her teammates publicly. It's weird. You want out, but you're the one that actually did it. Maybe she did it to find her way out of town. Maybe that was the master plan. But this hurt back is been, of course, under some scrutiny. Some people have questioned the hurt back as to maybe the back's just not that hurt at all. She just didn't want to play. She tapped out. She quit. However you want.
Angel Reese sat out Chicago's final game of the season, officially listed with an injury/illness. Reports claimed it was a lingering back problem. A sore back. Okay, fine. Back injuries are serious. They end careers. But here's the problem. Hours later, Angel herself posted a TikTok dancing, bending over, and twerking.
Angel Reese. As we know, she missed the last game of the year. Let's check just to be sure that we've got all of our ducks in a row here. Let's just take a look. She missed the last game. It was Thursday against the New York Liberty. Yep, okay, right there. Let me scroll down. She missed with a D&D injury/illness. Now, it's our understanding that, of course, she's got some kind of a back injury.
So, let's get this straight. You're too hurt to play professional basketball, but not too hurt to dance on social media. And then you film it yourself and post it, basically daring people to call you out. This is the kind of thing that makes people question whether the injury is even real. And once again, Angel Reese right at the center of the storm. Fans saw the video and immediately shredded her in the comments. Words like selfish, fake, and attention seeker were everywhere. People were asking if she can bend and dance like that. Why couldn't she give this team 20 minutes? And honestly, they have a point. Yotson tell fans you're sidelined with a bad back and then broadcast a video proving your back isn't that bad.
Missed the Sky's final 3 games of the season due to a lingering back injury, in quotes. Posted a TikTok video of her and her friend embarking on a getaway amid the star forward's strained relationship with.
This isn't about hating Angel Reese. It's about accountability. The WNBA already struggles with credibility issues. When a player skips a game with an injury and then gets caught living it up, it makes the whole league look unserious. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here taking elbows to the face, getting shoved every other possession, and still sitting up every game. That's the contrast. One player pushes through, the other checks out and dances for TikTok.
Over here, this is... Whoa, what happened? No. Let's go back. There we go. Okay. So, let me stop this. This is Angel right there. This is the friend in the back. And Angel's doing all kinds of hunching and whatever. Got her back in the air.
And let's be honest here. Angel has a pattern of this kind of thing. Going back to LSU, drama followed her everywhere. Transferring from Maryland because teammates reportedly didn't like her attitude, publicly blasting her own team when things weren't going her way. Then in the pros, she gets benched for statements detrimental to the team. That's a fancy way of saying she ran her mouth too much. So when people see her faking, or at least exaggerating, an injury to sit out, it doesn't feel shocking. It feels like exactly what she's been doing all along, putting Angel first and the team second. And the sad part is she doesn't even realize how much damage this does to her reputation. Last season, Caitlin Clark got thrown straight into the fire. She took hard fouls, constant trash talk, and even admitted attempts by players to rough her up. But what did she do? She kept playing. No excuses, no sitting out, no flashy TikToks while her team struggled. She just showed up and competed. That's why people say Angel Reese is no Caitlin Clark. It's not just about stats. It's about mindset. Caitlin understands her responsibility to her team, fans, and the league. Angel, on the other hand, seems more focused on the camera than the court. And in pro sports, that's a dangerous image to create. To be clear, Angel has talent. She's tall, athletic, and capable of dominating in the paint. But in the WNBA, everyone is talented. The real difference comes down to discipline and professionalism, two areas where Angel is falling short. Even her time with the Chicago Sky has been rocky. Reports claimed she wanted out, that teammates weren't connecting with her, and her public criticism didn't help. Then she missed the last 3 games with a back injury, only to post videos dancing and laughing on a private jet. To fans, that looks like quitting, and in a sport where toughness is everything, that's the worst impression you can give. The WNBA itself deserves blame here too. Why doesn't the commissioner's office step in when things like this happen? Where's the accountability? Caitlin gets fouled to the floor night after night with no whistle, while Angel skips games, posts TikToks, and the league shrugs. That double standard frustrates fans and makes the WNBA look biased. And let's be honest, Angel loves attention. That's why she posts those videos. She knows it'll stir things up. But attention without production doesn't last. Fans get tired of excuses, coaches get tired of drama, and teammates get tired of distractions. Eventually, you're just an athlete who burned more bridges than you built. The internet's reaction has been brutal. People called her Brick Queen for her bad shooting nights. Others joked she should quit basketball and stick to TikTok. Some even said she belongs at Subway laying bricks. Harsh? Maybe. But Angel gave people the material for those jokes. Meanwhile, Caitlin doesn't give people that kind of ammo. She controls her image by competing, not by chasing clout. Caitlin isn't perfect, but she knows the assignment. Play hard, show up, earn respect. Angel seems to think the assignment is go viral. That may work in college, but in the pros, fans want wins, coaches want effort, and teammates want commitment. Dancing on TikTok while your team loses doesn't cut it. Defenders say, she's young, she'll learn. But Caitlin is young too. So is Aaliyah Boston. Youth isn't an excuse, it's about priorities. Caitlin's priority is basketball. Angel's looks like social media clout. That's the difference. Caitlin could score 0 points and still earn respect for how hard she plays. Angel could score 20 and still face questions about her maturity, and the longer this continues, the more Angel risks being remembered as a sideshow, not a star. Fans already see her as drama, not a leader. If she keeps putting herself before her team, eventually Chicago, or whichever team she ends up with, will decide the distractions aren't worth it. And when that happens, no TikTok will win her respect back. The truth is, Angel has always chased the spotlight more than the scoreboard. At LSU, stories about drama and ego followed her, and the same pattern continues in the WNBA. She doesn't want to play for Chicago, she doesn't care about the fans, and she doesn't care about her teammates. What she does care about is proving on TikTok that she's perfectly healthy while still collecting paychecks. And that's not just selfish. It's a slap in the face to the players who actually fight for every win.